Police 10-7.
Get out. Fighting. I'm not fighting.
Campbell is philosophical about his attempt to outrun the law.
But I don't care. I've done the crime now, I'm just doing the time.
Ian claims he's got a good excuse for breaking the law.
Why you were driving on a Luna's then?
Because he was more pissed than I was.
Angie's relationship with her boyfriend hits an all-time low.
You know, I'm just going to smash your face over and you're going to sit outside in the kennel like a dog.
1, 2, 3.
And Julie's night out in Palmerston North, Holly Lyons, has been called to a domestic incident.
Now standing at the end of the driveway screaming with neighbours calling out abuse to her.
When Natalie arrives at the scene, she finds a drunk and distraught Angie.
I was trying to get out of the driveway.
What's happened?
I just moved in today with my boyfriend and he assured me that his stepfather wouldn't smash me over again. And we came home. I wasn't going to... No, you can take my keys. I just wanted to get off their property.
What did you do to your foot?
He pushed me and I went through the window.
Okay.
I just don't want my car in there. I didn't want to. I wasn't going to drive up the road because I knew you guys were coming in the ambulance.
I don't believe that you were going to drive up the road.
No, I wanted to go just up the property.
Right. And you moved in here today, is that right?
Further back down the road.
Yep. So why did you have to fight?
Because I came home with my friend. She's on my tour one there.
Yeah.
And the registration plate there.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend, best
You got
friend.
something to put on that foot to stop
No,
it bleeding?
he doesn't give a fuck about me. He doesn't give a shit.
No, just have a seat in your car. What's your name? Oh, lovely. Thank you. Have a seat in the car.
I don't want to be near them.
Okay.
I don't want to be.
Put your foot up on there like this.
I've already been to court for this bastard breaking my nose.
Okay, I want you to put pressure
While
on.
Natalie's been trying to make sense of Angie's version of events, another officer's been talking to her boyfriend Rick and his stepdad.
Right, we'll just hang fire here for the moment, because I think she's making a complaint that you guys assaulted her.
Well, she wouldn't leave, okay?
Yeah.
I grabbed her by the arm and there might be a small bruise
Yeah.
there, but that's it. I haven't hit her, smashed her over or anything. I should have, but you know.
No.
I know I should. I'm just telling you, the amount of stuff that she's done. Okay? I'm just telling him straight up, man. You know, because
So who owns the house? Yeah. Did you want to make a formal complaint against her?
Not really. I would just like it to stop, you know.
You just
enough
want
for the
to...
neighbours, and you know, if she fixes the window later, I'm happy with that. She did assault me, but I'll leave it at that. So, you know, when she assaulted me, my son said, "Don't hit her." You know, I went back inside, and then, you know, after that, because she kept punches at me, and then I heard her kick the window. I came back. I said, "That's enough. I want his friends off the property. I want everybody out of here right now."
Angie has told the police that her boyfriend had pushed her through the window, but with further questioning, a different story starts to emerge.
So your foot went through the glass window. Is that right? Did you make it go through the window?
I guess so.
We'll come and see if we do. Thank you.
I guess so, yeah.
What did you do that for?
Well, because I came home and I wanted my keys to my car and he was holding everything from me and he said, "No, you're just going to stay outside. You know, I'm just going to smash your face over and you're going to sit outside in the kennel like a dog."
That's what your stepfather said to you?
No, that's what my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? You guys been drinking tonight?
I have been.
Yep. How much have you been drinking?
2 Smirnoff. The premiums. I wasn't going to go up the main road. I knew you guys were coming, so I was going to stay on the main road for you guys. I need help. I can't just hide my foot and just drive somewhere. I don't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. And this guy's boyfriend just wants to take off drunk by himself home. He says, "Well, you guys, the cops are coming, you know, I've got to go." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I've got to fucking... My foot's fucked and you guys say you don't give a
What's your
shit."
surname?
Rick and Angie's relationship is clearly not a match made in heaven.
she was telling me that she's like had sex with all these dudes when I was in jail and that, and I just had enough. So I told her to leave. You know, why should I deal with that? You know,
at that stage I told him and his friend to just come up to the house and stay out there and stay away from them. But it cooled down. They went back and had a few more drinks, and then it flared up again. So.
Okay. Basically, they're drinking with some friends.
Yep.
Another couple had an argument.
Yep.
She took the side of the girlfriend or something. Yeah.
Yep.
And then the boyfriend took, I don't know, he didn't like it. So they got into an argument, went outside. The boyfriend locked her outside.
Yep.
Just shut the door. So,
Yep.
you know.
Yep. That's what she's saying.
Did he bother to give my keys back or anything?
Is it your cell phone?
Well, you must have your keys.
He bothered to give that back, but not the keys.
The keys to the car? You're talking about the keys to the car?
Yeah, he gave them back to me afterwards.
Now here's the keys to the car.
After his dad ran towards me and punched me in the side of the cheek. Thanks. Thanks a lot for giving the keys to my car back. They make me feel like I've got no choice, you know. I've lived with them before.
I've got ambos coming.
With Angie admitting she'd caused the damage to her own foot and no evidence of assault, no charges were laid. Natalie took her to A&E for medical treatment, and she was later picked up by her mum.
It's orientation week here in Palmerston North, and many new students are in town, and there's a big function up at Massey, and slowly they migrate downtown here to the local pubs.
Constable Duncan Cameron and fellow team policing officers are on the lookout for underage drinkers and drunken disorder. It's not long before they're called to one of the student pubs.
Another one of our pubs, it's called the Old Railway or Scarfy's Bar. We've been told that a man has been restrained there. From there.
A drunk student has gone on the rampage and decided to rearrange the hotel's light fittings.
Came down the street, no shirt on, all enraged with some other problem he's had elsewhere. Ripped me light off the wall.
Okay.
And then security just restrained him. Now he's just
plonker here, sitting down. Okay. Yep. Right. Let's do this the hard way or the easy way. Okay. You stand up. Handcuffs are going on your back. You're under arrest. You walk them over to the truck. Get their light bulb there. And what's happening is this fellow over my right shoulder here has walked down the street. He's intoxicated. He's climbed the wall of the pub behind me and ripped the light fitting off the wall there.
Police put Carl in a cell to reflect on his drunken behaviour.
Do you remember doing damage to the light?
Yeah, I do that.
Tell me about that.
I don't know what happened, but I just smashed it because everyone was just pissing me off, so I just smashed it. That's all I was say.
You know what's happened, eh?
Yeah, I've been arrested.
For detox?
Yeah.
Okay? So that means that as soon as you're just a bit more sober, you get kicked out. Alright? Yeah. Have a snooze.
You're a good guy.
Alright, mate.
Carl's orientation celebration has come to an end. The hotel didn't press charges and police released Carl after some sobering time in the cell.
If she doesn't get up, then she can go to hospital.
Yeah.
Stomach pump.
Meanwhile, outside the station, Detective Simon Harrison has brought back a severely intoxicated young woman. She is so drunk she can't stand, and Simon has taken her off the street for her own safety.
I was just driving down Main Street and outside the fence by Harvey Norman. This young lady was leaning up against the fence. She was by herself and she appeared very intoxicated, and stopped to speak to her, and shortly thereafter she fell over and sort of passed out. Got some of the guys to come and help us transport her back here to the station, and on the way back she threw up in the wagon, and she fell down here as we're trying to get her inside, and she's thrown up again. I've got no idea who she is. She may live in Fielding.
Where in Fielding do you live?
Julie partially comes to her senses and is able to give some information to another officer.
And you're from Fielding, are you?
Yeah.
Do you live with your mum and dad, or?
Your mum.
Your mum.
Why can't you put me in a cell?
Hey?
Why can't you put me in a cell?
Why can't we put you in a cell? Because we can't monitor your health there. We're not doctors, and you might be seriously.
Put me in a fucking A&E.
A&E?
Yes.
Fucking A&E?
Yes.
That's not nice language.
Sorry, sir.
That's all right.
won't get an ambulance, just take a look and hose it out. Otherwise we'll make a hell of a mess.
Oh, it is. Like this one, we're going to lift you up, okay? Okay, we're going to pull up to the knees on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Try and pull yourself up to the knees. That's the 1. Oh, excellent. Do you want to spew any more? You don't know? I don't think it's, you have to worry about your clothing, mate. 1, 2, 3. Get the lift through.
Because Julie's blood alcohol level is so high, the police decide to get her to hospital.
This young lady here is just absolutely pissed. Bloody disgraceful. Someone's daughter, someone's granddaughter. She's just one out of the textbook for drinking. Buggered if we know where her mates are.
Julie's taken in for detox. She's now safe and will recover from her night of chronic excess. It's 1:20 in the morning and Palmerston North Constables Doug Seal and Clint Wallace have just been called to an accident.
Just going to a vehicle crash just here on the square. Apparently a car has crashed into a tree and no one's trapped. Apparently there's 2 people in it and one's had some injuries.
Up ahead, a badly damaged car's wedged firmly against a tree and officers are already on the scene.
Either you the driver?
Yeah.
Come and talk to me.
You just don't worry about them, mate.
Ian, the driver, is a bit dazed, but his passenger's head has gone through the windscreen and his face is covered in blood.
Well, how fast do you think you were going?
30 at the time, and then it was
30 kilometres an hour. I could run that fast.
Mate, I was a witness. I was not going fast at all, mate.
And it just went bang straight into the tree.
Sideways, mate, and landed on the
Yeah.
There was a hell of an impact there.
Yeah.
I was coming the other way. He wasn't going fast.
I wasn't going that fast, man. I just noticed I was looking and there was like bang into the tree and I was like, fuck, I just turned around the corner.
Back end sort of came out on around the corner.
That's one thing, I don't want to drive a Mini, but then I don't want to drive something that big ever again.
Ian, have you had anything to drink tonight?
Yeah, no, a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
How much is a little bit?
Glass or 2.
Just a glass of beer?
While Doug has to accept the witness's version of events, the damage to the car and the hole in the windscreen suggests a much harder impact. And the admission that he's been drinking means Ian will have to take a breath test.
All right, just take a good breath and blow into the air for me, please. Thank you. All right, it's a failed youth. All right. Now, that means it's indicating to me that you are over the level for your age.
My age?
Okay, because you're under 20, your breath alcohol level can't be any higher than 150 micrograms of alcohol per litre of breath. All right. Now, that's telling me that it's indicating that you're over that level. All right, but it still doesn't give me a number. But because you have failed it, now we have to go into the stage further, and you're now required to accompany me to the Palmerston North Police Station or any other such place for the purpose of an evidential breath test, blood test, or both. All right? I'll explain what that means.
So I don't have to pay for anything?
On the stage. Do you work?
Hey, no, I'm trying to find it, but it's getting harder and harder at times.
The arrival of an ambulance means Luke, the injured passenger, can finally get some treatment, and he's been very lucky. His wounds are mostly superficial, although still painful.
Well, I can't see myself in the mirror, so I couldn't actually tell you, but it feels like my face is burning. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
With Luke on his way to Palmerston North Hospital, Ian goes back to the station for an evidential breath test, and he's under the limit. Although there's still the question of driving on a learner's licence.
What sort of licence has he got?
Don't know, never really asked for his own.
Why are you driving on a learner's then?
Because he was more pissed than I was.
All right, you can drive a motor vehicle if you have a fully licensed driver sat beside you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you don't know if he was fully licensed, and the reason you were driving was because, as you put it, he was more pissed than what you were.
Yeah.
So even if he's on a full licence, then how can he be properly supervising you? which is what a fully licensed driver is supposed to be doing.
No.
It's your copy.
Ian had no answer, and being an unaccompanied driver will cost him $400, and there could be worse to come.
A learner driver unaccompanied, and he may well be summoned for careless driving as well, causing injury. All right, do you have any questions about that?
Anything like PD that I could do without that kind of cash, straight up, that fast?
Well, if you had no money, what were you doing driving? I mean, you know what the conditions are of a learner licence. You knew you weren't supposed to be driving. And obviously didn't really give two hoots because you weren't aware of what sort of licence Luke had. And even if he had a correct licence, I mean, by your own admission, he was more pissed than what you were. And that's why you were driving. True?
True.
All right. Okay, well, as my partner said, Luke's in hospital. And I imagine he'll be there for a few hours. They don't normally rush it. They'll just sort of keep him under some observation. Especially with a knock to the head like that.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't expect rush.
Luke was released from hospital the following morning, and after confirming that Ian had not been speeding, police decided not to lay any further charges.
What is the trauma injury? I mean, he's whacked the windscreen with his head.
Stop on Cofly Street, just trying to catch up to it.
It's just before midnight, and Lower Hutt constables Rion Blake and James Pomari are chasing a guy who's failed to stop after a dangerous overtaking manoeuvre on a blind corner.
I seen flashing lights behind me because I overtook a car in front of me to get in front of that car, and behind me was a cop car flashing those lights. And I didn't know if he was coming for me, so no, I kept, I've been driving hard out all night, speeding.
Should be a white Honda.
Roger, reason to stop.
Pulling into an address, still white.
I stopped, next minute, these fellas here smashed the window, hey.
Campbell's window had been smashed by Rion Blake after he'd seen Campbell lock the door of the car.
Get out.
Fighting. I'm not fighting.
Come on, go.
I'm not fighting. Honest.
Why don't you stop, buddy?
I didn't know you were chasing me. I've been drinking.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Get on the ground. I'm not being tough. You don't need to be tough,
Yep.
please.
Just,
Yeah, I'm being compliant.
No, you're not being compliant.
Yeah, no, here.
Lay down.
Yeah, I'm being compliant. Boss, I'm not being, you know.
Why don't you stop?
Pardon?
Why didn't you stop?
I didn't even see you chasing me until now along here. Honest?
Sure?
Yeah, that's why I didn't
No,
run. Honest.
Right, you're under arrest. You're trying to stop,
yes.
right?
Yeah, I'm not fighting. Honest. I'm calm. I've been drinking, boss.
25398.
There, comes north.
Yep. Boss.
Comes north.
There's glass in my eye, boss.
Yeah, one in custody. We're outside 119. Go fight.
I'm not fighting, boss. Honest.
What's your name? That's right. Hey.
I'm not fighting.
Come in there, mate.
Yeah, I've got glass in my eye.
Yep, you'll be right.
I'm not fighting, boss.
That's good.
I didn't arrest anything. I didn't see you pulling me out until then. I've been drinking. I'm not lying to you.
Yep.
Okay, I've been drinking, driving.
Just jump in, mate.
Yep. Didn't need a smash window, okay? I wasn't, I didn't know. Honest, boss. That's why I'm not fighting now.
Yep, good. Just jump in.
Yep.
Good man.
Yep.
Campbell's insistence that he's been drinking leads to the inevitable breath test.
So this is called a breath screening test, right? What I require to do is blow into this machine until I tell you to stop. You understand that? Okay, I now require you to undergo a breath screening test without delay. Blow in there until I tell you to stop. Keep going, and stop. Okay, pass. So obviously those bins are worn off, right? But you're still coming back to the police station with a failing to stop. Okay?
I wasn't like,
no,
you know,
don't stand
I'm not violent or anything, you know, I'm not resisting. Yeah, I am.
Turn your answer in.
Yep.
Keep your feet back in.
Boss, I'm not being violent. Like when you smashed the window of my place,
You're not listening,
I didn't fight. I am listening,
Listen.
boss. I'm not being violent. Honest. Yeah, through this you can poke. They're doing their job, you know. Through this, they're the law. They're just doing what they're meant to be doing, you know. Through this, I've got nothing against them or anything. They're just doing their job, that's all.
By the time they'd arrived back at Lower Hutt Station, police had established that Campbell was already a disqualified driver.
You just follow this officer, mate. No, the ridge owner isn't.
Campbell's car was impounded and he faced 3 charges relating to this incident.
Campbell's just going through with another officer He's going to be fingerprinted and photographed now, and then he will be bailed on the charges that he's facing, which are dangerous driving, failing to stop and disqualified driving, and he'll appear in the Lower Hutt District Court within the next 7 days.
When Campbell appeared in court, he was given 280 hours of community service and disqualified from driving for 12 months. But for the moment, he seems resigned to his fate.
But I don't care. It's done the crime now. I'm just doing the time. I'm not a bad bugger. Not hardcore,
Next week on Police 10-7, Dave flees the scene of the crime but ends up in a trap of his own making.
Climb up. I'm trying. Use your feet, man. Use your feet. Think about it.
Dunedin's drunks prove a problem for police. Sam smashes a toy shop window and can't explain why he did it.
What were you thinking of grabbing something out of there, or?
No, I don't know. I thought just did it.
And Beverly makes her bed in all the wrong places.
What are you doing in this car?
Sorry, I didn't know it was somebody's car.
You didn't know it was somebody's car?
No, I'm sorry.
Is it your car?
No.
Yeah, it's obviously somebody else's car then, isn't it? If it's not yours.
It's open.
Tonight on Police 10-7, Beverly makes her bed in all the wrong places.
What are you doing in this car?
Sorry, I didn't know it was somebody's car.
You didn't know it was somebody's car?
No, I'm sorry.
Is it your car?
No.
Yeah, it's obviously somebody else's car then, isn't it? If it's not yours.
It's open.
Also tonight, Dunedin's drunks prove a problem for police. Sam smashes a toy shop window and can offer no explanation.
What were you thinking of grabbing something out of there, or?
No, I don't know. I thought just did it.
And Dave gets caught in a trap of his own making. Mankelo has spotted someone sleeping on the street, and whilst that's not an offence, the location they've chosen has given him cause for concern.
Hello, mate. Hello. It's police, buddy. Oh, miss. You're right there.
Yeah, I'm alright.
How come you're sleeping on the sidewalk in your sleeping bag?
I want to see you.
Oh, I'm just concerned that you're sleeping on the street, that's all.
I don't sleep on the street. I sleep on the outside.
Okay. Oh, look, want a bit of friendly advice? Come down to the police station if you want. You can sleep in there, in the front foyer. It'll be quieter, and there's cushions.
Thanks.
And if not, you can use a phone, call the women's shelter. They'll be able to look after you for the night.
But I don't have any money.
You don't have, it doesn't cost you anything. They'll take you in for a night if nothing else. Be better than sleeping on the street. Hey?
I'll get arrested.
For what?
Sleeping on the chair.
That's not an offence. You can't get arrested for sleeping on the street. I'm sorry. You'll be fine with that. We'll even give you a ride if you want. It's only just around the corner.
No, I can walk.
You can walk? Okay.
You know where the station is?
Yeah, I know where the station is.
Yeah. We'll leave you to it then, okay? But yeah, just be safer than sleeping here, because there's idiots in town. Someone will probably annoy you. Alrighty?
Yeah, alright. Thank you.
That's alright. Not really the safest place in the middle of town where all the party goers and the club goers are. Anything could happen, so suggested she moves on to somewhere safer.
An intoxicated Beverly eventually staggers off to find a better place to sleep. But before long, Chris and Andrew are called to deal with her again. The next bed she's chosen is worse than the first.
Has she been interfering with the cars at all?
That's the same female sleeping in the doorway.
Oh yeah, I know the one. Hello?
Hello.
What are you doing in this car?
Sorry, I didn't know it was somebody's car.
You didn't know it was somebody's car?
No, I'm sorry.
Is it your car?
No.
Then what are you doing in it? Yeah, it's obviously somebody else's car then, isn't it? If it's not yours.
It's open. I was just having a smoke.
You're just having a smoke?
Yeah, sorry.
Do you think the person who owns this car might be a bit upset that you're smoking in their car?
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
No.
I think they might be quite upset if they found you smoking in their car.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. Have you touched anything in this car?
No.
No?
No. Honest.
You just lost all your filters in the...
Oh, my baby.
And where are you staying at the moment?
Bridge Street. I've been kicked out. No,
Oh.
only for tonight. Tomorrow I can go back.
Oh, okay. What did you get kicked out for?
For being drunk and pissing on the chair.
Oh,
I know where to live.
you don't know where to live. Have you been drinking tonight?
No,
No?
straight.
Are you taking any drugs or medication or anything like that?
No.
No?
No.
Are you supposed to be?
No.
No?
I don't take any drugs. I need marijuana, but
No.
I already smoke all my marijuana.
Got none left?
No.
Oh.
I smoke the whole lot.
Have you been in trouble with the police before?
No. No. I've never been in trouble.
We'll get you to come back with us, eh? You finish that ciggy and you'll jump in our police car and we'll take you out to the police station and then we'll sort out what we're going to do from you there, okay?
Okay, can I have a blanket in the
Oh, you might not stay at the police station, but we'll take you there to start with.
Yeah.
You can get in this car. We'll let you get into this car.
Left with little choice, Chris takes Beverly back to the station. But as he and Andrew find out, giving her a room for the night has come at a price.
That was a bit. I wish you could get smell on that thing. She's obviously wet herself a fair while ago.
She stinks of urine, which is all good for the guy's car that she was sitting in. She's probably going to have a wet seat. Oh dear.
After a good night's sleep in the cells, a well-rested Beverly was given a warning for unlawfully entering the vehicle before being released. It's Saturday night in Dunedin and Constable Alistair Gold is on night patrol when he spots a man urinating in the doorway of a bank. Alistair is quick to catch the urinator, Dave, and places him under arrest.
Piss against there, mate. Yeah, I just saw you piss against there, mate.
No, that's harmless.
Up in the back there, mate.
It's fucking bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Dave's protesting mates momentarily divert Alistair's attention, and Dave sees this as the ideal opportunity to do a runner.
Come here. Yeah, sure. Can you climb over, mate? What are you doing? You having another pee or what?
But this public urinator has fallen into a trap of his own making. In his haste to leave the scene of his crime, Dave takes a shortcut through a backyard. Unfortunately, this isn't such a good idea. The backyard is a sunken garden, and Dave's escape plan comes to a humiliating end.
Holes in those bricks.
Climb up, mate, the bricks. Climb up the bricks. Here, mate, here's your
The only way out of this is up. Alistair is joined by Constables Jamie MacDonald and Nigel Gilbert to assist the escape artist out of his dilemma. But Dave is having trouble following sensible instruction.
Now climb up, quick. Come on. What's wrong with you, man? You never learned to climb.
No,
Come on. Stop pissing around.
it's hitting my right arm.
Well,
Yeah, I tried to.
come on, go.
I'm trying to.
Use your feet. Look at your feet, boy. Come on, guys. Come on.
No, you know you.
Go away.
No, I was trying.
Right, see that tree over there, mate? Go to there. Climb up it. See where those guys are. Come on, there's a branch here, fella.
Dave takes Alistair's advice and he rediscovers his climbing skills.
Alright? Yep, just hit the deck.
This time you've got
I've seen you before. What's your name?
You see those?
What's your last name? Maybe I haven't.
Just give my foot over this.
Yeah, mate.
Did he get that message from Emily?
Turn around, mate. Once you get down.
Dave's reluctance to cooperate with the police starts to try Alistair's patience.
Do it now, or I'll drag you down there. Turn around. Behind your back.
Everybody just watch out. They're heading back there to take assault conflict.
What's this for?
Well, now you're actually being charged with escape custody, as well as offensive behaviour, being against that wall there and the main street. Yeah, and you're under arrest at that stage, and you've done a runner. You can't believe that. Well, should we go back and have a look where you peed?
We probably should.
We should, yeah, no, I don't think we're going to. Because I've seen what I've seen. Yeah. The friends actually thought getting you another charge. Because me, I didn't cuff you for a start, and look what happened.
True.
Just hop in the back, watch your head when you get in. That's it. Good stuff.
On the way to Dunedin Central, Dave realises how foolish he's been.
What a dick, eh? What an absolute cock. Can't believe I pissed on the street. I just couldn't believe I got arrested.
But he seems confused about his offending.
So all this pee all over the street?
There wasn't any pee over the street.
There was. Right on this corner here. Now, you know, that's actually that corner there. Now that's a bank. What do you think people that go to the bank on Monday or whatever don't want to smell pee, do they? When they go into the bank. Or, you know,
since it's a Saturday, I'm pretty sure it'll be dried up.
It'll be dried up, but it might still stink. No.
Can't believe it.
Have you been arrested before?
It's my second time.
Second time, yeah. Yes.
Actually, for peeing the first time.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
For peeing and you didn't learn?
Yeah.
You can't believe that you actually peed the second time.
Can you unlock the handcuffs?
I will when we get back to the station.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to run when the moves.
Yeah, no, the station's just here, mate, so you're not far away. You right to get out? Feet first, that's it. Alright, we're taking this extra precaution because you've done a run. Just this way.
Dave was charged with offensive behaviour and escaping police custody. At his court appearance, the judge discharged him without conviction.
Okay, we're off to the Octagon now. There's a bar in there called the Terrace Bar. We've got 2 aggressive males there refusing to leave. We'll probably go in numbers because it's sort of the big sort of bar area of Dunedin. And sometimes, you know, you can get one guy might spark a few off, so we'll go in there with a few numbers and just see what we've got.
It's been a busy night in Dunedin, and even before Constable Nick Lee arrives, he gets a taste of the drunken state the local wildlife is in.
Just going to go and check on the sobriety of the patrons, basically when they get like this one.
Hey! Dunedin!
Yeah, so just make sure there's not too many characters like this around and we'll be fine.
Characters like this, you know, one of a kind.
All right, see you later.
Leaving the befuddled drunk behind, Nick joins the other officers at the Terrace Bar, where police are already dealing with the troublesome pair, who are refusing to provide details for a trespass notice. But Jim's eventual decision to cooperate is too little too late, and as his rights are read, his mate John decides to protest in a more physical manner.
I've been up here, we've got you, what? Yeah, okay.
Hey, Chris. Hey, can you tell me...
Just jump in there, mate.
Get your head down. Get your head down.
By the time they get back to the station, John has calmed down and accepts his charge of disorderly behaviour, but Jim's now disputing that his arrest was justified.
To be able to issue you with a notice, they need your name. To be able to write it on the notice.
You didn't ask me to trespass. I wasn't trespassing at the time. It was asking for details. It was false pretenses why they asked me to leave. And I left my wife in the court. You yourself asked me for information. And I didn't quite sure I had to do that.
But the drunken protest won't get him anywhere. Jim's already earned himself an evening in the cells, and later in court he would receive a conviction for failing to supply details and trespass. But as Jim finally accepts his night's reached an unhappy end, the police shift heats up, and Nick's called to aid another unit in pursuit of a stolen taxi van.
If there is any unjustified risk to any person, you are to abandon pursuit immediately. Do you understand?
Got a job car following this taxi driver. They're in pursuit at the moment. The guy's failing to stop. Cops are giving us quarter positions. Try to catch them.
Police are led on a wild goose chase through Dunedin's back streets, but eventually the taxi thief gives up.
That's that little boy from the bit of pursuit all around the central business district, up through the industrial area here. Looks like it was only one offender, but it may be that he's dumped off a whole heap of others guys. So yeah, we'll take it back to central. He's under arrest, and we'll have to put the announcement about what he's been up to tonight.
Constable Hugh Tate accompanies Paul back to the police station, and on the way there he reveals how the theft was an emotional reaction to being dumped.
When I was in that sort of a fucked off mood and half pissed, so I just done it. And there was a taxi just left there going with the keys in it, so I just jumped in and drove off. Done a runner from the police. Also it caused trouble, just wanted to drive a vehicle, so the result of the blood test may be used.
But Paul's desire to drive away his relationship woes has left him with a whole raft of new problems.
Just completed the breath test. He's blown 600 milligrams of alcohol in a breath. Paul's only 18 years of age, so the maximum level is 150, so he's 4 times over the limit for someone of his age. He's also a disqualified driver, so he shouldn't be driving anyway. And he's also stolen the taxi, obviously, so it hasn't been his night so far. You know, I can't turn back time, change what happened, so we've got to go with it.
Paul couldn't turn back time, and he was convicted on charges of stealing and damaging the taxi and reckless driving. He was sentenced to 8 months in prison and ordered to pay $890 in reparations. For exceeding the blood alcohol limit, he was disqualified from driving for 18 months. Constables Joseph Pratt and Fraser Simpson are on their way to an accident on the edge of Hamilton City.
4107.
A young woman's been hit by a car as she walked along the road, and she's had to be pulled from under another vehicle.
Yeah. What do you estimate their speed to be at? About 78? Yes. From what I've been told by one of the witnesses, the guy driving the Commodore here has been sitting behind the white vehicle in the right-hand lane. He's moved into the left-hand lane to overtake the white vehicle on the inside, which is fine because it's double lanes. However, the girl was walking across the left-hand side of the lane, and he's struck her on the front left-hand side of the vehicle. She's ended up underneath that other car over there, and they've lifted that car off her, and then basically we've arrived shortly afterwards. That's pretty high, eh?
Further inquiries suggested that none of the drivers had done anything illegal, and nobody was charged in relation to the accident. And although the woman had bounced off one car and been hit by another, she seemed to have escaped any serious injury.
Serious facial injuries, you know, quite bad lacerations, but doesn't seem to be any broken bones.
She's lucky.
Very lucky. She's lucky to be alive.
Right, so that's good, thanks.
As Joseph and Fraser continue their patrol, they come across a smashed window at Jumping Jack's toy shop.
Go ahead.
A male wearing a white t-shirt. Just reading the text here, Maris/Cork. Approximately 20 years of age.
The window's been destroyed by a rubber cone from some nearby roadworks.
Comms I43.
I43.
Safe and Secure Alarms is the security firm. There's a mobile number.
The offence was reported by a guy who's now been picked up by another patrol car.
This is for Jumping Jacks, is it?
Copy.
We just got a priority job coming in, so I just ring
they're the same offender, so we're just going to take this guy for his informant.
Oh, right. Okay, good. Chris has got the informant with him now and seems to think that the offender could be down Victoria Street, so he's taken him off to identify him. it's just so pointless, eh? You know, you're walking home after a good night or whatever, and then throwing the cone through the window, and then this place here obviously would probably struggle to stay open, with the old warehouse and all those sort of things, and then they're going to fork out for a window that I'd say costs about $1,000, at least. Yeah.
It only takes a few minutes for the other patrol car to return with the offender. His name's Sam, and he's had far too much to drink.
What was his guts for there?
Just not too sure.
Hey?
Not too sure.
You're not too sure?
Thinking.
Yeah. Pretty big window, eh? Yeah. Be an expensive one to repair. Be an expensive night out for you. Unfortunately, one of those things that alcohol seems to do to people, eh? Hey, what did you take out of the anything?
Just put the can through it, and then as soon as I hit it smash, but it's ran.
Oh yeah. What were you thinking of grabbing something out of there, or?
No, just I don't know. After it, just did it.
Yeah. Well, who else was with you, mate?
No one was by myself.
By yourself? Okay.
If you get the rego number for that van, you might be able to give us a
right.
call.
Well, he's saying he didn't take anything, so I mean, do you believe him? Sorry? Oh yeah, he's admitted he smashed a window, but he said he didn't take anything from there, so. We got some,
With Sam on his way back to Hamilton Central, Joe and Fraser are left to look after jumping jacks.
Yeah, we can't really leave the premises, because someone can just walk along and grab their builder's tool set and their Minolto parking set. So we just wait here and make sure nothing gets taken out of the shop. Wait for the glazier to arrive, get the premises secure. That's about all we can do tonight. Yeah.
The offender, Sam, was convicted of willful damage and ordered to pay compensation for a very expensive window.
So what's your estimation that the replacement cost him?
Well, I think a couple of $1,000.
$2,000, you reckon?
Next week on Police 10-7, Rotorua Police deal with a tangled triangle of love and trespass.
I want to get him. He's my man. Yeah.
What's your name?
He's been playing around with it.
Play-fighting Scarfies are caught out by Dunedin Police.
You're going to come back to the station with me. Yeah. All right, you're under arrest for disorderly behaviour.
Just me?
Oh, and one of your mates is.
And Dunedin Constable Mel Aitken takes a risk in giving assistance to an inebriated student.
Now, are you gonna throw up in my car if we put you in?
No.
Promise?
Tonight on Police 10-7, a suspected thief
attack me, push me off my bike, start smashing me, and then tell me he did.
bears his outrage to disbelieving cops.
This guy smacked me in the penis.
Just talk to me. Yeah. Is my girlfriend here?
Yeah.
They raped her?
Guns, drugs and sex collide in a dead-end street.
Yeah. And so were you in trouble in the house, were you?
There's been a lot of trouble in that house, yes.
Are you going to be straight up and f***ing say what happened?
And a repeat offender claims he is the victim.
I didn't do anything. She stabbed me, boss.
Using what?
A screwdriver.
And Logan Ewers respond to a call from members of the public who have apprehended a suspected thief trying to make a getaway on a push bike.
Come out to get into the car. Somebody's trying to smash the back rear window on the right-hand side because my computer bag and everything that's foolishly left it there.
Come and talk with me, mate. What's going on?
Basically, I was riding down here, I was riding around on my bike, I'm waiting for mates, and then the next minute I'm riding on the road and these dudes attack me, push me off my bike, start smashing me, and then tell me he did.
Yeah, just talk to me, what's been going on?
Tom protests his innocence and claims he's received damage to a delicate part of his anatomy. But police are more interested in his public behaviour than his private parts.
What do you think these guys have jumped all over you? I mean, why do they suspect you of doing something bad?
I don't know. I always ride my bike around here, but I don't break into vehicles.
The story gets weaker as Tom's claim to be waiting for a friend comes under scrutiny.
So you've just been texting him, have you? Saying what? That you're going to meet him here?
Yeah, because people always come to me down here.
You got those texts on your phone? Can you show me them, or are you lying to me?
This phone doesn't have sent items. It's too old.
It sounds a bit odd. Is he in your phone book?
No, I don't have him under there. I know his number off by heart, eh?
No, well, that doesn't sound like you're telling me the truth.
Oh,
You just told me that you texted him.
I know all my mates' numbers off by heart, but yeah, I'll show you.
So every time you want to text, listen to me. Every time you want to text them, you have to put the whole number in.
Yeah, this is a number.
You don't save them in your phone book. Does that sound a bit odd to you?
I know it does.
And with his story falling apart, Tom offers to bear everything.
I'll pull my pants down for you.
No, don't pull them down. Yeah, that's fine. You had any history with the police before?
Yeah.
Where before?
Yeah,
Stealing cars?
No. Like,
breaking into cars?
No, possession of drugs and stuff.
Yep.
But a background check is his final undoing when it confirms what Tama already suspects.
Those theft X cars, comms, how old are they?
They're all either last year or this year. Over.
So you got a few charges for stealing stuff out of cars. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, that was ages ago.
No, it was last year.
Yeah.
That's not ages ago.
Yeah, I was driving and I was in town and I did take something from a car, but...
Yep, you got two charges. Okay, that's one. What's the second one about?
Second one, that would have been... I think that was in like Epsom. Yeah.
With a history of car thefts and eyewitnesses to tonight's escapade, no one really believes Tom's claim that he's innocent.
You've been seen peering into the window of several cars along here. What do you got to say about that?
It's fully understandable that they think that that's what I was doing.
That's what you were doing?
No.
They're not saying that they think that you were doing it. You were physically looking into windows of cars. What's that about?
I don't know. I don't even know whether I was.
You curious or... Well, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're doing. You're looking into cars to see if there's any good stuff in the back that you can rip off. That's about as simple as you get.
Well, am I getting arrested for that dude's window? I swear to God it was not me. You can arrest me. I swear.
Well, you've been looking into the windows of these cars, eh?
No, I haven't been.
Eh?
I've been riding him. He didn't want to broken my bike, eh?
Is that your bike?
Yeah.
The informants have thrown Tom's bike over the fence to stop him escaping, and it's going to stay padlocked to a tree until he can retrieve it after a trip to the station.
So they're not getting arrested for attacking me?
What's that?
They're not getting arrested for standing on my peg?
They're just detaining a criminal. You'll be arrested in a second. I'll give you some rights.
For what?
They're preparing to commit a crime. So you got your lawyer's number in your phone, but all your mates...
No, yeah, just some of my mates, like... I just won't save their number because I've known them for so many years that I just know their number off by heart. And this is a new SIM card, I just never got around to putting their number on.
You got the answers for everything, eh?
Yeah.
And back at the station, Tom also has an answer for an ID that police find in his bag.
Whereabouts is the blood? I don't even know what that is, eh?
Oh, it's for...
What is that? It came in the bag.
What do you mean it came in the bag?
How'd that happen? It's not my bag, yeah.
Whose bag is it?
It's a mate's. I got it. I grabbed it. I got it ages ago, and then got it.
Earring.
Despite their enthusiasm to help police nab the suspect, the witnesses failed to keep in contact with the police, and Tom's charges were later dropped.
The male that's on the phone to us from 14 is refusing to speak to us. He's abusing and swearing at the call taker, refusing to answer any further details.
It's Thursday afternoon, and Avondale constables Martin Bailey and Wei Lee are responding to an urgent call about a man smashing up his neighbour's windows.
Another female heard screaming in the background.
The frantic neighbour is on the phone to police, but it's unclear whether the alleged offender is still at the scene.
Comms, can you confirm if he's still at or is he off on Hendon now?
He was on foot heading towards the park. He'd gone through the walkway or headed towards the walkway at that point. Informants are refusing to tell us any further details as to whether the person's still there or not, still currently abusing call taker.
The informant is wound up and not making much sense, but eventually Comms finds out his name, and it turns out he's well known to police.
He's like a tall cork, he's quite skinny.
Yeah.
He's a drug user.
And he's just saying that he's going to shoot every policeman that comes to his door. Informant famous. Affirmative.
131.
That's where he's got links to.
If this male does not go to jail this time, he's going to shoot every policeman that comes to his door.
With a history of drug abuse and the potential for violence, the situation is becoming dangerous.
There's a few threats being made. Sounds like the informant's threatening that they'll shoot any police officer that turns up. So just in light of that, we've got a detective unit on the way, their arms, and comms is advising the senior sergeant, who's also armed as well. We're going to be meeting them at a safe arrival point just down the road from the address.
On the way to the safe arrival point, they pass the road where the offence took place, and Martin spots a car leaving the street.
That Toyota Corolla station wagon just pulled out going your way, AT, looked a bit dodge.
Another unit is dispatched to check out the car they've just spotted, and Martin and Way are the first police to get to the safe arrival point.
They've gone and set an SFT for Eagle Bit.
Going here.
They could possibly be in the car.
Hi, did you see anyone dodgy in the park, run through the park?
There was a couple of guys that went through, one with a jumper over his head and one with like dreads.
Was that just now?
Just right now.
And where have they gone?
They were cutting across the
going back towards Hendon.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool, thank you.
Can you have a description of what we're looking for?
Time is of the essence, and leaving armed detectives to deal with the allegedly armed informant.
Comms AVI 10-7 in the park and nil seen at the stage.
Copy.
Martin and Way try to catch up to his window-smashing neighbour before he gets away.
Basically what was reported was this person who was smashing windows has come from an alleyway over here which leads to his street, and it was reported he was coming this way towards the park, but he may have left in that vehicle that we saw as we went past the street. Wait, do you want to just check with that couple up there in case they've seen anybody?
Yeah. What does it look like?
He's about my height, maybe a bit taller, skinny guy, Caucasian, late 20s I think. What's quite good is Way speaks Cantonese and Mandarin, so he's really good with some of the local occupants of the area, so they may have seen something.
They just saw the guys, their blood was bleeding on their arms. They're just walking on Richardson Road just like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, which way? Up?
Out of the this alleyway here, just turn right on Richardson Road.
Okay, I will go and...
Quite matched the description, because that guy, he wasn't with anybody.
Caucasian guy, was it?
Yeah,
by himself?
Yeah, by himself.
Okay.
Just on the alleyway.
Just have a chat to these guys here. Hey, guys.
Right there.
No.
With the thing on his head.
Oh, that guy there, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Wait! Comms, AVI.
Finally, they've got the offender in their sights.
Comms from AVI.
Probably can't give you a description. The informant wouldn't give us any details.
Here, comms, it's AVI. We're just going off with someone in the park. G'day, mate. Do you want to have a word to us?
Yeah, just on my street, please.
Police have been searching the surrounding streets, and in a nearby park, they've just come across Ryan.
Yeah. Hey, show us your arm, mate. Do you need an ambulance?
Yeah, I need surgery, bro.
Do you? Oh, let's have a look, eh? Let's have a look, eh?
And with deep cuts all over his arms, police are sure they've found the window smasher. But Ryan is making some serious accusations of his own.
Comms AVI, yeah, it's definitely him. Just coming out into it now from the alleyway from the park.
AVI, you come to RSK.
Just going into it from the park now, just following him. So what's been happening?
Just raped my girlfriend and something else.
What happened?
You raped my girlfriend.
How do you know that? Just stay there. Just stay there.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Yeah, show us your arm, eh? Just show us your arm, mate, because you might need an ambulance, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just stay.
Receiving.
My mum's coming to my house. My workmate.
Yeah, well, let's walk down there, eh?
Yeah. This guy here just raped my girlfriend.
Yeah, well, let's go down here and have a chat, eh?
Screaming, naming.
Yeah. Did they leave in that car?
They're in the house, I think.
They're in the house?
All they when they was trying to open the door.
Were they in a...
There's like 20 of them in the house.
Yeah. Were they in a car? Did they have a car?
They had 4 cars.
Yeah. And this is your girlfriend here, is it?
This is my girlfriend here.
Yeah.
And raped. They raped her. Let's go.
Hey, wait. You just have a chat to her.
On top of all the other accusations, Bonnie is claiming she's Ryan's cousin as well as his lover, so police split them up to try and get to the bottom of this complicated situation.
How much you had to drink today?
3 cans.
3 cans, yeah.
I came home and...
How much blood have you lost, mate?
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot? Okay.
I
But Ryan's emotions are getting the better of him, and it's not an easy situation to deal with.
What's your address?
Is that guy?
Hey,
Is he home?
just talk to me.
Is he?
Hey.
Are they taking off?
That's what I said before,
Come
Aaron.
here.
Hey.
Why are you over there?
Hey, just talk to me. I said they'd taken off before, okay? All right? And you're making some pretty serious allegations about what went on
Rape.
earlier.
They raped. They raped her. They raped this woman right here. She was screaming in the house.
Is this true?
Not today, but previously.
What the
Have you spoken to police? Have you spoken to police about this?
I'll speak to my lawyer.
That's
off. Off out of my
Stop it.
Calm down.
Just calm down.
Right.
No, just calm down.
Just talk to me.
Just calm down, man.
We're going to get your arm looked at, all right?
Get this guy arrested.
Yeah, okay, well, we can...
Smoke,
He's
please,
done nothing wrong. Done nothing wrong.
It's fine. We had a report that he was smashing some windows. That's why we... Hang on. That's why we've come here. That's why we've come here. Yep, that's fine.
Yo, I got a text from this guy.
Was that just before, was it?
That's
He's
why
done
I
nothing
smashed him
wrong.
because she
I
was
maintain.
screaming
Yeah.
in the house, and I was like, right, trying to kick the door open.
Yeah.
And he was holding it, wedging it, and then he took off.
Yeah.
There was about 4 guys in the house.
Yeah. And so were you in trouble in the house, were you?
There's been a lot of trouble in that house.
Yeah, so
Are you going to be straight up and say what happened? Why?
Bonnie's evasiveness is only inflaming the situation, so police attempt to separate them again.
So we've got units out looking for that car, all right?
Where are we?
Well, they're out looking for it. It took off. It took off before we got here, okay? All right? But what I want to do is...
A woman was screaming out for her life.
Well, I mean...
And she's going to detox in the 2 and I was like, what the
Ask me questions. She just smoke. This is my little cousin.
She's not even f***ing helping me, mate. She's not even straight up.
Hey.
You're not.
Stop it.
You two just stay calm, eh?
She that smoke.
G'day.
She that smoke. Well, God, stop talking shit. She that smoke with me.
Backup arrives just in time as John, the original informant, and the man accused of raping Bonnie returns to the scene and is immediately questioned by police.
He just smashed all my windows, mate. Hey, let go of me, man. I want you to stand there. I haven't done anything. I have not done a thing. I am thinking how I'm going to try and get my windows replaced.
But John's presence is only inflaming the situation.
We've done nothing wrong.
Everyone calm down. I'm calm. I don't need this shit. Gee, my name needs this shit, gee.
Ambos are on the way.
I don't need this shit. Here's my family now.
Yep.
He's done nothing wrong. Get from him.
Is there anyone in 14?
And with so many accusations and emotions running high, police decide to sort everything out back at the station, where the investigation continued into the night. Because John threatened to kill police, his house was searched and drug paraphernalia was found. He was convicted of possession of instruments for drug use and threatening language and received 2 years intensive supervision. Ryan suffered serious damage to his arms and required nerve reconstruction after smashing 16 windows at John's house. He was convicted of willful damage and received a 1-month prison sentence.
There's a male beating a female in a car. He's punching her with fists. Male got out of the car because another male approached.
It's Saturday afternoon, and Avondale officers Aaron Masters and Murray Eatery have just caught up to the woman who's escaped from the domestic incident.
What was the argument about?
Just he's been drinking too much and I want to get home with my son.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Drinking too much. Were you drinking in the car or?
No, at his brother's house down the road, and I wanted to go because before it gets too late, I want to get my son home safely.
Okay.
And he wanted to stay and drink some more, and I said, no, I'm off with my son, and he jumped on top of the car.
Yep.
And he assaulted me when I stopped the car.
Okay, how did he assault you?
He's hit me twice in the face.
The swelling on Susie's face backs up her claim of being attacked, and there were a number of witnesses who also came to her aid.
And I've defended myself and I've got him back.
So how did you manage to get away?
The whole neighbourhood came out with baseball bats.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only way.
So what, so he just got out of the car and...
Yeah. He got out of the car to grab his stuff. and everyone was telling him to leave me alone.
Yep.
An update from comms interrupts the interview. Neighbours have called police after spotting Rory trying to get away.
He's running, so we're going to try and get a hold of him. Once we've done that, then I'll come back and have a chat with you. That's all right?
Got an offender on foot on Kingsland 2nd Avenue. He's decamping through property, so...
But in the short time it takes police to arrive on the scene, another unit has already managed to chase Rory down and handcuff him.
I didn't assault anyone, boss. I was assaulted.
Yeah, no, I think your girlfriend would say otherwise. I just finished speaking to her.
Oh, no.
Okay, and I've seen injuries on the side of his face as well.
Over his back. Was he too? It's me, boss. It's my injury. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not her. I never assaulted her.
Just put your face towards the ground there. So I'll have a look at your injuries.
Not me, boss.
Why is your head bleeding, mate?
Oh, she stabbed me, boss.
She stabbed you?
Yep.
Using what? Look down this way. Look this way.
A screwdriver, boss. I didn't do anything.
Why were you running then?
Yeah, what are you run for? Well, you'll be detained for questioning, all right?
While Rory tries to come up with the reason he ran, Constable Chris Tupou reads him his rights and police discover there's a long history to this relationship.
Come on, I've been under protection order already for the same argument.
Who's the applicant of the protection order?
My lady, but this is my...
Okay, so you're not allowed to go near her, is that right?
This is my living president, boss. She's come to me, boss. I didn't assault her.
All right, have you been drinking at all today?
Yep, I had probably about 4 or 5 beers, boss.
Okay, so an argument took place, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Yep, and then what have you done after that? I need you to be honest with me.
Yep,
all right?
And I've told my lady, come on, babe, let's stay here. She's got defensive, and she's held up.
Why was she defensive?
I'm not too sure, because I've asked her that, mate, if we can stay here and just finish our stuff and go home nicely, so there's no fighting, that's all. Just start.
But there has been fighting, and there's evidence of it on both Rory and Susie. But Rory still claims he can't remember hitting her.
Okay. So when did the actual assault take place? Okay, I'm talking about what you did to her.
I haven't assaulted her, boss.
Okay, she's got injuries on the side of her face. Okay?
Injuries?
She's got injuries on the side of her face. Okay?
I haven't assaulted her, boss.
You didn't hit her at all?
No.
Okay, so there's...
I'm not too sure, boss.
Appeared out of nowhere, is that what you're saying?
Some neighbours and stuff who came out.
Okay, well, in relation to those neighbours, okay, they saw you throwing punches, right? They saw you assaulting.
Punches?
Yep.
No.
So you're telling me you threw no punches at all?
No, I didn't throw no punches, boss.
Okay.
Ambulance officers arrive at the scene and give Rory the all clear. Back at Central, Aaron learns that Susie has had a protection order against Rory for 7 years, and he was arrested for the same offence the previous week.
You've learnt your lesson because you really did smack her, didn't you? That's why you've learnt your lesson. Okay. You told me it was self-defence, but it wasn't really.
It's self-defence, bro.
What lesson have you learnt in it for self-defence?
The lesson, I learnt my lesson last week.
Okay, the lesson you learnt last week would have been the same thing that happened tonight, okay?
Man, bro. She attacked me, bro.
She was protecting herself.
Yeah, but how can you protect yourself?
Because you're punching her, mate. You're punching her. What's she supposed to do? Sit there and take it?
I didn't punch her, bro.
Okay, well, you tell the judge that, eh?
I didn't punch her, bro.
But Rory never would have to explain to the judge. When he went to court, the case was dismissed after Susie failed to appear. Next week on Police 10-7, a paranoid thief...
I'm suing you for telling false information.
So everybody else is just lying. It's just a conspiracy against you, eh?
...uses the law to fight the law.
I know my lawyer's gonna f*** you up.
No.
There's the cannabis you just got rid of.
And Charlie struggles to avoid blame for possession.
And this has been found in your car, in a bag that belongs to your little brother who's 5 years old. I find it hard to believe that your 5-year-old brother smokes this.
No, I can't believe...
He's currently trying to get in.
He's been breaking items, any sort of weapons or anything like that?
No negative, no weapons. Appears he's throwing things around. He's ripped up her bed and he's currently pushing his way into her bedroom. She's trying to keep him out.
Domestic disputes are among the most difficult jobs police have to deal with. and this call-out for Dunedin Constables Reese Munro and Darren Huddleston is going to be no exception.
We're just on our way to a domestic involving a female and male. Last we heard is that... Copy, not far away. Female's been locked in the bedroom trying to get away from her partner. He's smashing. Last reports he's broken into the room, cut the phone cord. So we'll see what we can do. Just up here. Copy 10-7.
The address and its occupants are well known to police, and when they arrive, they find Gary already waiting for them.
We want to find out what's going on.
Well, nothing's happened.
Well, that's what we're trying to find.
You can help. Come out.
No, we want to talk.
Hey,
yeah.
Just have a yarn to... Is it? Hi, I'm Reese, obviously from the Dunedin Police. How are you? Right, what's been going on?
I know, you drank too much and started screaming.
Yeah?
Ripped my bed apart.
So you started breaking it up?
I smashed her bed. I punched a hole through the wall in my bedroom. I'm like scars to show it. I've got bandage here. But I'll never touch another female human in my life.
Gary is extremely drunk, and in spite of the initial admission, he quickly becomes volatile.
I don't mind speaking honestly. I don't mind shit.
Come on, mate. Hey, we're here to work away.
Through my house.
I'm speaking to your partner.
You cannot walk through my house. You are not allowed to.
Put your hands behind your back, mate. Stand up. Stand up.
Thanks.
I'm Q132.
Ow. Right, now walk.
He's under arrest for intimidating behaviour, okay?
Thanks. Oh.
He's out for you,
Sit down. Oh well. Don't be so violent. Stay down, aren't you? Why are you so violent? Why don't you just sit down?
When the verbal taunts don't work, Gary decides to use his head.
Let's put him in the car, you got him? Ow! Comms on.
This is disgusting. You're worse than the South African police.
Hey, mate, we don't take any chances when you've already tried to headbutt a policeman, okay?
No shit, I'm not deaf, you freak. I'm not f***ing deaf, you freak. God.
What behaviour we can tolerate, eh? You understand that?
I'm not f***ing deaf, you told me before. You guys think you're so cool. You know how this happened?
Just come, grab a seat.
This happened through a f***ing roast beef meal. And you guys are f***ing wasting my money, your own money, and let's go to f***ing court.
We will be doing that. Don't worry about that.
F*** off, you f***ing idiot. Shut the door, I'm cold. We'll do all that at the station.
Pardon?
We'll do all this shit at the station.
Just when it seems like Gary has calmed down, he makes another bad call.
You're not going to kick him?
Yeah, I am with the camera on.
This is not the way we want to do it, all right?
So far, Gary's made all this as hard as possible, and he's not about to make it any easier.
Come on, quiet. Whip
Take
up.
it off! You cruel wanker!
Hey.
Why did you put it? Look, camera, look.
Hey.
Look. Nah, don't hide him.
Come on,
look at that. No, look at that. Look at that.
It's been searched.
Look at that. Camera, look at that. Look at that! You guys f***ing evil freaks.
With the processing going nowhere, the officers decide to take him to the cells to sober up.
Yeah, you saw it, Luke. You guys Things laughing, you Ow! Look at that! You are losing, you
What they call you? Eyes? Nose?
It wasn't too bad to deal with at first until he got a bit excited about it all and eventually placed in handcuffs and eventually took the headbutt.
In court, Gary was convicted of assaulting police and willful damage. He was sentenced to 10 months supervision and was required to attend an assessment for substance abuse and counselling.
Evening. Hey, can I see your licence? Oh, you don't have it on you?
Auckland constables Tony Forster and Lauren Clements have been checking licence plates late on a Thursday night, and initially it seems this is going to be a routine stop.
Okay, I'll just grab your details and we'll just do a couple of checks as well. Oh, the car comes back to a female's name. Just, oh, your girlfriend, okay. What's her name? Okay, good. And you said you're on curfew. Well, what time's your curfew start? 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock it starts. All right, stay put, okay? He's breaching his bail. He's on charges for some theft, assaulting police, possession of drugs. So he's supposed to be at his house between the hours of 9 o'clock and 7 a.m. And it's now 9:30, so, and he's pretty far away from, he lives in Albany somewhere, so it's pretty far away from home, so I don't think he's quite gonna make it at 9 o'clock. So we'll be arresting him for breaching his bail tonight. Go have a chat with him. Unfortunately for you, you're gonna be coming with us for breaching your bail conditions. Okay, you're supposed to be home at 9 o'clock at night. It's now 9:30 and but you're pretty far away from home, bud. So you're looking at what, another 20 minutes to get out there at least? Yeah, and you're cruising around these streets here instead of just jumping on the motorway and going home. Okay.
Because quite often they have it gets blocked up on the feeder there. So
oh yeah. Gotcha. So what I'll have you do is just switch off your vehicle.
Is it all right on the vehicle?
Well, we'll park it up for you in a good spot, okay?
Marty's shortcut to avoid traffic has already got him into a whole lot of trouble, and things are about to get worse.
Well, you got him tucked in there, that's for sure. Well, what do you use that for? You don't know?
And as if the pee-pipe isn't bad enough, Tony's search of Marty's car reveals more incriminating evidence.
Yeah, I've just gone to move this gentleman's vehicle. I've just gone to pull the chair forward to my position and pull this bag out containing, as we can see, there's an absolutely huge sum of cash here. All types of denomination, hundreds, 50s. Yeah, we're going to be making a lot more inquiries into relation where this money originates from.
There's a few $1,000s in there, man. You're rolling around with, I don't know, quite a lot of money. You have no idea about it, huh? What's it?
It's not illegal to have money, is it?
No. Yeah. What are you doing for work? Sickness. Well, the strange thing is that you'd have so much money, but you'd be on the sickness benefit, you know? Because, well, they don't pay out that much, do they?
But the big wad of cash isn't the only suspicious item in Marty's car. Tony's also found several Coke cans with hidden containers inside.
If we look carefully down the sides, you can see white. It looks like white tablets, but it's actually quite solid. Again, a lot of investigation is going to have to be done into these items and see what they actually are. It's quite possible that these items were full, and now that they're emptied, and that could be why this person has quite a significant amount of money on them.
With the evidence mounting, Marty's taken back to Auckland Central, where Lauren investigates the cans further.
They really do weigh this pretty much the same as a real can of soda, but they're just have screw-off tops, and they can put whatever they want inside of there. Or they could probably hide money or the drugs or whatnot in there. And it just feels like a normal can of soda. It even sounds like it if you were to shake it up.
With no direct link between the money and the drugs, police will hand the cash over to the IRD as evidence of benefit and tax fraud.
So we'd just have to send them through the watch house with that cash. We don't have enough to seize it as an exhibit, because there's nothing to link it with drugs.
Until Tony finds a meth point bag amongst the money.
You can see very small faint residue, very small white dots in between the bag that was in the notes. Makes them most interesting.
Yeah, I'll go have a chat with Salts about that. But otherwise, we'll have to send them through and get the RED to come and check it out.
In court, Marty was convicted and discharged for possession of a pea pipe. The charge of breaching his curfew was noted on his file, and a charge of receiving was also dismissed. The final tally of the cash was $7,500, but the IRD took no action, and it was all returned to Marty the next day. It's a Wednesday morning, and Constables Brendan Young and Natalie Brown are in Mount Wellington when they're called to investigate a report of an intoxicated woman on the side of the road.
Comms NY2, we're off with the woman now.
Had a couple of calls from the public. They're a bit concerned about your welfare. Are you intoxicated, eh? You're a bit drunk? You had a bit to drink, have you? No, I haven't. Okay, what's your occupation at the moment? What's your occupation at the moment? I don't have one. Do you want to benefit at all? Do you want to benefit at all? No. Members of the public are a bit concerned about you walking out onto the road. They said you're staggering all over the road and you're a bit concerned about you getting hit. So how are you going to get home? Walk. Walk? Yeah. All the way to Otahu? Yeah. Okay. Would you like us to give you a ride to Otahu? That'd be nice.
Susie is only just able to appreciate the free ride, but police aren't so happy when they hear her record.
She's just flagged for family violence, possession, carries knives, offensive weapons. She's known to us, she has an alias.
I'll just give her a quick search.
Have you had a couple of drinks? Yeah, but have you had a couple of drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What's that?
Yeah.
Drinking, I'm not
Sweet. What we have to do is my partner's going to give you a bit of a search. My partner's going to give you a bit of a search.
What?
My partner's going to give you a bit of a search.
What for? Because you're not getting into my car until I know what's on you. I haven't done anything. Right, well, I'm asking to search you. So okay, well, either we take you home or we arrest you. No, I'm okay, I can walk home. No, you're not okay. So we can take you home or we can arrest you. Either way, I'm going to be searching you. Okay, so can I have your jacket and your bag, please? I've done nothing. Okay, I'm searching you, alright?
Do you want to just open up your bag?
What are all these spray cans for? What are all these for?
What do you use the paint for? What do you use the paint for?
Pictures, spray them.
Are you a painter?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're not sniffing the maid? You're not sniffing the maid? No.
Natalie's search reveals no weapons, and though it's obvious that Susie's been huffing, the best thing they can do for her is to get her home.
Thank you.
Thank you for the ride.
Another happy customer, delivered home safely. She's quite grateful that we brought her home. Yeah, at least she's home safe.
Who was mobile in a vehicle now packed up and the address has pointed a firearm at the informant out the window of the car.
Officers Daniel Steele and Brian Huggins are in the area and immediately respond to the urgent call-out.
Somebody's reported
reported that somebody's pulled up in a car and pointed a firearm at them. So we're just going to head down there. We're going to a safe forward point first, where we'll be armed up with some weapons.
But the officers' response is slowed by heavy traffic, and the Eagle helicopter has similar problems.
We're going into about a 50 knot headwind though.
Eventually they arrive at the safe arrival point where Acting Sergeant Alex Nicholson distributes firearms. And comms relays the last known movements of the offender.
Male has walked up to the address. The offender has come out and started talking to him. That male has now left on foot, but the offender and the offending vehicle are both still at the scene address. The offender is still a male poly with a white t-shirt, white top on, blue shorts, and aged in his mid-30s, according to the informant.
Copy that. Let's have the Eagle over here. Can you have the informant come downstairs, please?
Roger, the call taker's been advised. I'm just waiting for Eagle to go 10-7, copy?
Yeah, Roger.
With the Eagle helicopter now on the scene, the informant gives police an account of the offender's alarming behaviour.
Heading up Dunbar Hill, he was not paying attention, he was busy talking like this, busy looking at the passenger in the front, so like they were having an argument or something, and he veered across the road, then realised and swerved back.
Right.
And he was doing probably 40 of that up the hill. So I just went to go around him, next minute his window was coming down and he's just out the window like this with the gun.
Oh, okay. What sort of gun, mate?
Semi-automatic handgun.
Semi-automatic handgun. Yeah. Did it look real or?
Hard to tell, you know, I wasn't really paying attention and I was sort of
number 3 Carlin
coming out the window and that's a gun.
Okay.
You know?
As darkness falls, Eagle sights the offender and guides the ground crew towards him.
You have a large male white t-shirt just at the boot of the vehicle. Just walking back into the house.
Okay, the plan is we're going to head down there now. We're going to try and give him a phone call. We've got his phone number. Ask him to surrender himself peacefully. Come out and we'll deal with him, then we'll clear the address from there.
Eagle from Tom.
Good.
The male still sitting on the front doorstep?
Need him.
AWN answer phone only on the cell phone.
But with no one answering the phone, they close off the street and get a final report on the offender's location.
We've got one unit who's going to block off the road. There's another the other side, so the road will be clear from traffic. Then we'll head in with the sergeant and the dog, and we'll make sure that the male comes out of the address. Eagle is just floating up ahead, and they're giving us updates.
Eagle, down the phone. So we should be able to approach the address reasonably safe from there. Copy that.
As police close in, weapons are held at the ready. The wrong time for neighbours to get curious.
Just hold there, please, mate. Just stay inside, thanks.
Come to you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the cells on that, you said I can make the approach, copy. Now.
What's the chance?
Data Eagle, you got a guy coming down the right of way from your left-hand side.
With Eagle guiding them from above, 3 officers armed with pistols and rifles make a tense approach.
Oh, please! Get down on the floor! Get down on the floor! Stay on the floor! On your stone, mate! Stay there! Everyone out! Come out, please! Out here!
Lay down on the ground.
Go ahead.
Comes Eagle Rebel on 29 EK first toll road. I'll be looking at a K9, so I'll let you know when I go off there.
Keep your hands on the roof of the car. Mate, have you changed your t-shirt from white t-shirt?
Oh, I had a white shirt,
Yeah, I had a white shirt.
Place your hands on your back here, bro.
Comes yesterday too.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we've got the offender out the front, no problems at the moment. We've got the main guy that we're after. He admits being the guy who had a white t-shirt on, and that was the guy we're after, so...
Got a 5, go ahead.
We sorted.
With Wyatt detained, officers search the house for the weapon, and although the occupants deny its existence, they eventually find it hidden in a cuckoo clock. And back at the station, the weapon is found to be a toy, but being stupid with it could have been a fatal mistake for Wyatt.
As you can see, it's very realistic. If I saw somebody point that at me and They threatened to shoot me with it, and I think I'd shoot them first. So he was very lucky he didn't have it at the time we pulled him up.
Wyatt was charged with presenting an object that looks like a firearm, but when it finally went to court, the charge was dismissed.
What are you up to? What's your name?
Next week on Police 10-7,
What's your name?
A drunk struggles with the basics.
What's your name?
What's your name?
When cameras catch bandits in the act, the chase is on.
Get on the ground!
Ray's dodgy story.
This old dude, he reckons he went to hit the brake but hit the gas.
There's no match for an inconvenient truth.
The number plate itself comes back as a stolen plate.
Yeah, typical shit.
And police pull out all the stops after a terrifying armed ordeal.
And then our father came and said that the police was here.
I was in the shower and I heard like a car skidding noise, and then the police car alarm was very loud. And I asked my wife, "You heard any noise or not? The police car very loud." Oh, she said she don't know. And then after shower, I came around and I saw the police car here on my driveway.
The incident that disturbed Paul's shower and his kids' video had started when Constables Pat Thomas and Brett Polglaze spotted a suspected burglar police had been trying to find.
Just in a car that we spotted as we'd do that 3T. There he is, mate. Yeah, went left.
Up ahead, the guy they're after has turned off the main road, but he's picked a no-exit street for his escape.
Keep going, mate. There he is.
And that's why he ended up in Paul's driveway.
You stand down on that comms, we're trying to track down a car. Hello, sir. Can I see your licence, please?
Oh, I don't have one.
You don't have one? What do you do to drive if you haven't got a licence? Nothing. Whose car is it, sir? Have you been caught driving without your licence before? You have. So are you a forbidden driver? You're forbidden? Okay, you're not disqualified or anything like that?
Yes, I am disqualified.
You're disqualified. What were you disqualified for? Can you just watch him, mate? All right.
I'll jump out the top.
Yeah, no, you're right sitting there for now. I just get me offside while I do a few checks on your licence, okay?
The driver's situation's getting more serious. If he's still disqualified, police will be able to impound his car.
Cobbs North T. QP, please.
The QP confirms that Mark shouldn't be driving.
All right, you're under arrest for driving while disqualified, okay? You're not obliged to say anything you do say may be given evidence. You have the right to consult and instruct the law without delay in private, and you also have the right to refrain from making a statement. Okay, can you just step out of the car, turn around and face the car, put your hands behind your back.
No, negative.
Now, have you got anything on you that you shouldn't have, mate? Excuse me? No needles or syringes or anything like that? Now, you know the car gets impounded for 28 days? Right, just go down that way. What are we going to do with your dogs?
Somebody.
Just come over this way. Yeah, now that we've actually got him arrested and safe in the car, we're just going to wait for the boss. The sergeant is coming up and he can decide on what we're going to do with the car, which is getting impounded anyway. So we'll see that. I'm sure it's going to be searched subsequent to arrest. So we'll see. That's his call when he gets here.
Sergeant Grant Ferguson arrives a few minutes later.
He's tried to lose us. He's come down here to do a running from us, to get away from us.
And they decide that the car can't be searched without a search warrant.
Can we have a tow truck, please?
This only leaves the problem of Mark's dogs to deal with, and they can't be left behind. Pat Thomas has ridden with a lot of strange passengers during his career, but Sally and Tom have never been in the back of a patrol car.
Come on, you pups. This way. We'll just pick you up from the other side. 3 in the can, mate. 3 in the can.
At Lower Hutt Police Station, Mark's put through processing, and Pat tries to find somewhere for Sally and Tom.
In there. Get in there. Come on. Get in there. Come on. Hey, that way. Come on. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Just a sec, mate. Can you just get the pups in there, please? Come here. Yep. Look at this. Cheers, boy. Come on. Oh. Good girl. Good girl. Cheers, mate. Do not forget about them.
While Pat's been dealing with the 2 dogs, CIB Detective Dominic Hayden's been out to get a search warrant for Mark's car, and it doesn't take long before police make their first discovery.
Oh, that's what was found underneath the seat, and we'll take that away and have a closer look at it.
Inside the station, a search of the pouch turns up a number of empty point bags that are usually used for packaging methamphetamine.
8 balls.
But the only drugs police find are a couple of cannabis tinnies.
So it's your standard $20 or $25 tinny, wherever you buy it from.
A search of a rucksack that also came from the car reveals a number of utensils used for smoking methamphetamine.
It's your standard glass tube used to smoke methamphetamine.
It's a drug that Dominic Hayden's seen a lot more of lately.
The Hutt Valley in the last, I suppose it'll be 12 to 18 months, has really seen an upsurge in the use of methamphetamine and P. Yeah, even offenders who I've dealt with in regard to methamphetamine have said that they wish they'd never gone onto it. Dealt with a guy last week, he's probably lost about 20 kgs or so over the last 6 months, and he said it's really screwed up his brain. It's just a horrible stuff. I hate it with a passion. Yeah.
As well as the drug paraphernalia, the search of the rucksack uncovers a couple of items that raise police suspicions.
Palm Pilot. That's a brand new car kit box.
But the overall result wasn't quite what Dominic had hoped for.
Yes, it was a little bit disappointing with what we found, considering what the potential was going to be. Found upwards of about 10 point bags, but they were all empty. There may have been a little bit of residue in a couple of them. But in regard to all the other property, it's pretty suspect of why you've got items from cars and that all stacked up in a bag. So we'll certainly be looking into him in a lot more depth.
When Dominic confronted Mark about the contents of the rucksack, Mark had no idea where it all came from.
While executing the search warrant, we found the bag in the back with the property in it as well. The discman and the Sony, but that's fine. Can you vouch for where that stuff's come from, or is that all yours, or is it stuff?
Yeah, that stuff was already in the car. I don't know who's bad. Like, a lot of people go through their car. I borrow their car, and a lot of people just use it because,
Oh, we'll go and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so I'll go and sort that out.
At court, Mark was found guilty of driving while disqualified, possession of utensils and possession of cannabis, and he was sentenced to 9 months in prison. It's early evening just north of Invercargill when Constables Richard Lindsay and Stephen Malloy are called to a traffic accident.
Yeah, we've just been called to a car that's hit a 8-year-old child, unsure of, well, we know the child's got a broken leg, ambulance is on the way, unsure of the speed of the vehicle at the time, so we'll find out when we get there, I guess.
At the scene, people are attending to Sharon, the 8-year-old victim, and the elderly driver of the car is trying to work out how it all happened.
Right in front of me here.
Okay. Were you driving, were you?
I was driving it.
Okay.
And I was just coming along here and this little girl just ran straight into the...
As Richard takes the driver back to the patrol car for an initial statement, ambulance officers are trying to work out what injuries Sharon has suffered.
Squeeze my fingers. Squeeze my fingers as hard as you can, both sides. Go. You won't hurt me. Good girl. Right.
Well done.
Okay. Can you pull your foot towards your face? The right foot. Can you pull it towards your face? You pull your foot up. Oh, this one.
Well done. Good
okay,
girl.
and this one?
That's a good girl.
Yeah, she's been moving that. You've got an open laceration. Just a laceration here.
Initial indications are that Sharon hasn't broken any limbs, and while this is going on, the police investigation is already underway.
You'd obviously seen, had you seen the vehicle there and the people over the other side of the road?
But I'm not sure if the people were there because the lady came running from here.
Okay.
I'm not sure where the husband was.
Right, but you saw the vehicle parked there?
Yeah,
as you're approaching?
Yeah, I did see a vehicle parked there, yeah.
Sharon's father had stopped his car to look at a block of land on the other side of the road, and Sharon had run after him, straight across the highway and into the path of the oncoming car.
So you saw the vehicle on the other side of the road. Did the wee girl come out of the door of the car or around from behind it?
Okay. Almost in front of me.
The ambulance officers now have everything in place to move Sharon, and although she's been given painkillers, this is going to hurt.
Just you first.
You're right, sweetie.
Get a few more heads. You have to roll on the head here, actually come and put the board under. You let go there, you're going to feel a metal stretcher go under you. Alright, it's not going to hurt, but we're going to put it under you. You hear it clip together, and then pick you up. Walk you straight into the ambulance. Alright, there's just put it under when we roll her over. Yeah. You check it back for me. Yeah.
Just get you to seal your lips around there and just keep blowing until I say, just around that wee bit there, and just keep blowing until I say stop. That's it, keep going, that's the one. That's what we want to see. Lovely.
With the driver passing the compulsory breath test and Sharon on her way to hospital, police have already built up a good picture of what happened immediately after the girl was hit by the car.
So she's come all the way down here. The vehicle's been braking the whole time while walking down here. Road conditions have been damp. The vehicle's finally come to a stop here, one wheel in the gravel. The young girl has continued to be projected forward and she has ended up lying down on the side of the road over here. So as you can see, it's quite a distance, approximately about 18 metres.
Within a matter of hours, Serious Crash Unit investigator Ken Patterson is on the scene. And although Ken will take a few photographs tonight, a full investigation will have to wait until morning. But there's good news at the hospital.
Just uplifted the young girl's property from the hospital, which we need for the investigation, and also just been informed that the wee girl has no broken bones, it's a cut to her leg and some minor injuries, so that's really good to hear.
Got that. We can start from the fog line and work your way in.
The next day, Ken Patterson was out mapping the scene of the accident with Constable Andy Fraser.
Got that. What we're doing here is we're forensically mapping the crash scene. Constable Fraser's the prism holder, and we're just marking the position of the Toyota Land Cruiser as it was on the night when the crash happened. We're just taking a series of electronic shots, and this will convert into a forensic map and scale plan of the area, and it's just a series of shots which is recorded in this machine here.
Back at the police lockup, officers have marked all the places on the car that made contact with the young girl.
Number one here is a portion of the bumper where the thigh or the knee area has struck. Number two, we've got some impression from likely to be clothing. Number three is the indentation area where the upper portion of the body, probably about the hip area, has hit. Number four, it's quite a deep impression. Looks like someone's attacked it with a ball pen hammer. That's likely to be an elbow or a shoulder. Number five, we have a strand of hair from the young lass, which has been placed on the vehicle and is held there. Number six, we've got a smear as she started to come off the vehicle. She's moved over to the left-hand side. Number seven, that's also a mud smear as she's been leaving the vehicle. We believe that to be from her gumboot. So we know she's been on the bonnet for a time, and then as the car's been braking, she's been thrown forward and has tumbled to her final position.
Sharon was let out of hospital a few days later, and the crash investigation showed that the driver was not at fault. Although the speed limit for the road was 100 kilometres an hour, the car had been travelling at only 66 kilometres an hour just before the accident, and had slowed to 52 by the time it hit Sharon. It's Saturday night in Dunedin, and Constables Alistair Gold and Matt Gaze are on patrol.
Just patrolling the central city and keeping an eye out for general disorder and anything we might come across. A lot of young people, intoxicated people, and at this stage just general proactive patrolling.
It's not long before a report comes in of a heavily intoxicated student.
Got a 1K male who's fallen asleep in the toilet cubicle. It's up to you, Bob.
Yeah, can we all go and have a look?
The 1K call sign means that someone is unconscious from drink or drugs.
Go flush them out, all right.
This is confirmed when Matt and Alistair arrive at the internet cafe, and the manager takes them to the toilet, where they find a young guy passed out on the floor.
You want us to do something with him?
Oi! Wake up, mate. Yeah, he looks well stacked.
But I think he is having a very nice sleep.
It doesn't look that nice to me, but... Alright, he hasn't come from your cafe though?
Yeah, he's not. He's now one of our customers.
The officers decide to bring in the paddy wagon.
We might bring the TP truck because he's not coming in there.
He's actually occupying our toilet.
Yep, but we'll have to go back to the
If you want to do that, I'll get him downstairs.
Sure?
Yeah, I'll just...
Alright, he's not coming in the car.
I'm just going to grab up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, that's fine, mate. We'll take him away for you.
While Alistair gets the truck, Matt's left with the hard job of getting the guy back on his feet.
Alright, come on, Phil. There you go.
Alright, let's go.
You what?
Wish you could.
Wish you could?
Yeah, I've heard of you.
You what?
Give us a break, man.
Give you a break?
Yeah.
Alright, go with us, mate. Can you stand up?
Really
Can you stand up? Alright, do that for us, eh? Around.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the walls. Yep, and that one. And straight ahead. Left turn. You alright? Yeah, brilliant. Alright. Keep stepping down there. Lean on that wall, eh? Right, check yourself over here. Go on.
The young man's legs seem to be in working order, but his ability to speak is clearly impaired.
Where do you live, bud?
Ellington, man.
Where?
Ellington, man.
You what?
Ellington, man.
Where do you live? We're going to hop in the truck and we're going to take you home. Alright?
Hey, you can look here, man.
What's that?
I'm seriously walking, man. You seriously.
Hey, Goldie.
Yep.
Can you understand this boy? Where does he live?
I'll probably, yeah, I'll show him.
Where do you live, mate?
Hey, where? Hey, like I said, if you can't tell us where you live, you're going to have to go in the cells, and we don't want that. And I bet you'd rather go home.
Yeah, I really think.
You what?
Quickly. This time's ticking down, mate. So the cells or home, and we're going to take you home. We need an address.
Can I see his
Nah, right, that's it.
What's your phone number at home, mate? What's your phone number?
Give us a look at your wallet. Let's have a look at your name.
If you got time, man, but seriously, it's not a flash, man. I'm seriously too confident.
Do you know your home phone? Do you know your phone number at home?
321, man. It's all over.
Nah, okay. You haven't got a wallet?
This guy's going to get a nice ride.
With no wallet and no identification, the officers have no choice but to take him back to the station.
No, they're on the floor. Okay, hop out, I'll get them for you, mate.
Yeah, I've had a lot of think this time, man.
Yeah, a lot of think. Alright.
Okay.
Hold on to the door there. Hold on to that.
At the station, Senior Sergeant Steve Aitken discovers that this mystery man is a very long way from home, 362 kilometres away.
What
What city are we in?
In Teamwork.
We're in Christchurch.
Yeah.
What do you do in Christchurch?
I'm an engineer.
An engineer in the army?
Well, I'd like to be.
You'd like to be in the army?
Seriously.
But you're not in the army now?
Yes, there are some precautions about it.
And you live in Christchurch?
I do.
And you went out drinking in Christchurch tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so you're at the Christchurch police station, that's what you think?
Not exactly.
Not exactly?
Yes, between the and police station.
Between Christchurch and the police station?
Yes, I believe.
In which city?
In Christchurch.
Okay, would it come as a big surprise to you if I told you you were in Dunedin?
No.
No, it wouldn't?
No, it would not.
So you went out drinking where? In Christchurch?
Yes.
And it doesn't surprise you that you've ended up in Dunedin?
No.
That's good.
How's that?
Because you're in Dunedin.
In no shape to head back to Christchurch, this long-distance drinker is given a bed for the night. Next week on Police 10-7, a burglar caught red-handed thinks he's been dealt a raw deal.
You wouldn't really think that the pigs would get involved if you're going to go steal someone's dough. You wouldn't think the owner of the house was going to ring up and say, "Hey, someone can't steal my dough."
An Auckland boy racer gets caught out racing on the motorway.
What were you thinking?
Auckland police find double trouble at a supermarket car park with a turf war over newspaper deliveries.
He said, because I'm just a fucking idiot like you, and then he hit me.
And a man teaching himself to drive. Tonight on Police 10-7, an Invercargill burglar caught with someone else's cannabis thinks he's been dealt a raw deal.
You wouldn't think the owner of the house was going to ring up and say, "Hey, someone can't steal my dough."
Auckland boy racer gets caught out racing on the motorway.
What were you thinking?
Auckland police find double trouble at a supermarket car park with a turf war over newspaper deliveries.
He said, because I'm just a fucking idiot like you, and then he hit me.
And a man teaching himself to drive learns the hard way how not to do it.
The pinball was his mate says that he comes here every night.
It's the early hours of a drizzly morning, and Avondale constables Mike Honan and Charles Schuster are on patrol in Blockhouse Bay.
Can you get up to Foodtown Blockhouse Bay? Car park there, informant says the boss has just punched him in the face. The rear of the loading dock to Foodtown, quick.
Go 18.
At the scene of the alleged assault, they find a couple of guys sorting newspapers and an angry man called Jack.
That's okay. You called us?
Yeah, I called you, yeah.
Oh, okay, what's actually happened?
I came into, I've had 2 days off, right, I had an operation. And I came back, and that's Aaron there with the beanie on. Oh,
the black beanie?
The black beanie, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the contractor that's got the Herald run here. You know, I've got a run. I came in and picked up my papers. Now, because of the few days off, I wanted to know what changes there were, updates. He came over here to get them, and I thought, oh, there's not going to be that many anyway, so I'll go because I've got to take my wife to work at 6 o'clock. Anyway, I went, and he rang me when I was just down the road. And he was abusive on the phone, so I said, look, Aaron, if that's your attitude, I'll bring the papers back, you can do the run yourself. So when I brought them back, he said, fine, do that. And when I parked here, he slid the side door open. I opened my front door, I had 60, 70 odd papers on the front seat. He threw them out on the ground down there, and he pushed me, and I said, don't push me. I said, that's something you can't do. And he said, I can. And I said, why can you? He said, because I'm just a fucking idiot like you. And then he hit me over. Now, it's not, all right, just a brush on the side of the face.
See any good slot? Oh, okay.
Right there.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
So once he did that, I said, no, you've overstepped the mark. You've gone too far. You can't do that.
With Jack adamant that he's been hit, Mike Honan checks the story of Aaron, the alleged assailant.
With you, Aaron? Just before we go any further, I just got to caution you at this stage.
Okay, you're not obliged to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and given in evidence. Okay, at this stage we basically just want to find out what's going on. So, tell us what's happened.
Oh, not a lot really. He's just got a bit, what's the word? Oh, he's just got a bit, didn't want to do any of his stops and starts or changes. He's been away a couple of days, so and I just sort of told him to come back and I can do their own fucking run or something, and I just threw the papers at his foot and called him a useless bastard, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, did you hit him at all?
Gave him sort of a bit of a push, and that's about it.
Okay. Did you swing a punch at him?
Not that I know of.
Okay. You said that you opened the door and...
Grabbed the papers out of his car.
And then swung a punch and got him in the side of the eye.
Papers in my hands, I just threw them on the ground.
Okay.
The differences in the two stories will make it difficult for Mike to prove a charge of assault, but somehow he has to resolve this situation. And Jack, the victim, isn't about to let the matter drop.
What did you want out of this? As far as, did you want to make a complaint? Or?
Yeah, too right I do. He hit me. He
All right.
assaulted me. There is no way that I should be assaulted by anybody when I come out here to do a job, especially for this guy. Why should I come out here and be assaulted by him?
Okay.
But after Jack had talked to Charles Schuster for a while, he began to calm down, and Aaron was beginning to realise that he had got out of hand.
I think he realised that. I think it's just a whole lot of other stuff he's, like with work and his short staff.
He's under pressure.
Yeah, and he just lost it a little bit there for a second. But he wants to know if he can just apologise for it. And I said it's up to you, really.
Yeah, I mean, so long as you guys bring him over here, because
I'll go over there. I came to see you first, see if that was okay by you, and I'll bring him over here, and we'll stay here. I mean, he's pretty sorry about the whole thing. And he said it shouldn't have happened, and he's not that type of person. So
I don't believe he is either.
No.
But still, neither is the guy that pulls the trigger and kills somebody after he's done it.
Okay, all right.
You know, you people know that.
Yeah. Shall I? Are you happy for me to go?
Yeah.
Get him? Okay. All right.
It was the breakthrough Mike had been hoping for, and a short time later, everything had been resolved by a simple apology. But a few hours later, Mike and Charles are back in the car park, dealing with a very strange piece of driving.
Comms AVI. Yeah, one vehicle into a tree in the car park at Foodtown.
What are you doing? Take your seatbelt off. Take your seatbelt off. Get out.
Inside the car, the stunned driver is sitting listening to music.
Are you the only driver? Are you the only person in the car?
Oh, yeah.
Just you by yourself? Okay. Not hurt?
What?
You're not hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got a driver's license? What happened?
Turn right so fast.
Sorry, you turned...
Turn left so fast.
Okay.
Richard, the driver, isn't too sure how it all happened, but he's only got a learner's licence and he shouldn't be out by himself at this time of night.
Where's your glasses?
What?
Your glasses.
Glass?
You must wear your glasses while you're driving at all times.
Oh, sorry.
That's your conditions.
The lack of glasses is a possible explanation for his crash, but driver error seems more likely.
So how did your car end up in the tree?
I just want to turn right.
Yeah.
And suddenly...
Put your foot on the accelerator?
My brake can't work. If I put in the brake,
yeah,
like so fast, the faster.
As any driver knows, the only time your brake makes the car go faster is when it's really an accelerator. And it appears as though Richard's made the same mistake more than once.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
What?
Didn't crash his car.
Where did he crash his car?
Against the lamppost.
What, the power pole further up there?
Yeah.
Herald distributor Aaron Smith had talked to police earlier after an argument with one of his delivery people. and for the last hour he's been watching Richard driving around hitting things.
He saw it, so...
What happened? What happened, he smashed into the lamppost first, then with the accelerator jammed on, jumped back in and crashed into the tree over there in reverse, and then 10 minutes later hop in again and smash into the trees over here, so... Who knows?
In spite of all the collisions, it seems that the only damage is to Richard's car, but he will still have to answer for driving on a learner's licence.
This is an infringement notice, okay? Okay. You've got to have somebody in the car with you with a full licence, okay? And you've got to have these little yellow L plates on here. Have you ever seen them? Okay. Have you only just bought the car? Have you only just bought this car?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you understand that? Are you a friend of his?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you just spell it out to him that he's got to have a licensed driver with him all the time while he's on a learner's licence? And he's got to have learner display plates in the back there. Okay?
As Mike and Charles leave the scene, they're still having difficulty working out how Richard managed to do it all.
He's hit the pole.
Yeah.
Then he's freaked out, reversed back, hit the tree,
And then
freaked out again, and then drove him forward and hit this tree.
It's jammed the accelerator. The guy said that he could hear the accelerator revving.
Oh, okay.
And then he's just chucked it straight into gear.
The pinball was a...
The ironic thing is he's on a learner's, and his mate says that he comes here every night to practice driving. There'll be no more practice for that guy.
Invercargill Sergeant Wally Kopai and his dog Buddy are on the scent of a very strange case. Police have just arrested 2 guys for burglary, and somewhere around here they've dropped the loot as they tried to escape. It doesn't take Buddy long to track it down, but when Wally opens the bag from the burglary, it turns out to be a bunch of very healthy cannabis plants.
Basically, they were coming to get me pot. I'll grow a little bit of pot in my shed to supply myself.
You wouldn't really think that the pigs would get involved if you're going to go steal someone's dope. You wouldn't think the owner of the house was going to ring up and say, yeah, someone can't steal my dope.
But it was Kevin the grower who had called police in, and he was now going to face charges along with the burglars.
Okay, this is going to be taken back to the station, exhibited as evidence. One part for the burglary, the other part for the person actually growing the stuff.
Although it would mean a conviction for cultivation, the burglars' actions had left Kevin no choice about calling the police.
Then we walked down to this house, started scoping it out, knocked on the door on it. Then we walked around the corner, grabbed some tools. Then we went back and he was home.
I see these 2 unusual looking characters down the road, so I thought I'd do a round the block trip because I had my suspicions.
Then he reversed off, took off, bro, and then we just about to go in there, raid it. And then as he come back, so we keep walking down the street.
Came back and noticed that they were just walking past my house when I arrived back round the block. And I thought, that's unusual. Rushed inside, told the wife that, to keep her eyes and ears open, there's some suspicious people outside.
Then we went across the train tracks, walked down the train tracks, watched until he went in there, started smashing open his door, got in.
Get back to work, not 5 minutes at work, and I get a phone call from my distraught wife, wanting me to go back because some people were trying to break into our shed.
Yeah, I ripped open the wall, ripped down the wall, bro, ripped the hole in there, and me and my dog jumped in, took about a good 8-9 hydros.
Luckily there was a patrol car right at the shop, the front of the shop when I ran out, and I told them to go there straight away, and they did, and I proceeded to head home as quickly as possible in my private car.
Senior Constable Brett Pay was in the car that was passing Kevin's work.
What they've done is jimmied off half the wall of his garage, hacked a hole in his wall, and then just come through
come through here. Follow me. And then help yourselves to the gentleman's cannabis grow. And then decamp with these bongs and pipes and stuff. So one of the young fellas that we've caught for the burglary has posed the question, well, we don't think it's illegal to steal something illegal. So there you go.
As Brett Pay knows, burglary is illegal regardless of the target, and everybody involved in this affair is going to be charged.
What's the chances of me electrocuting myself?
Oh, they didn't turn it off. None now.
Oh, good open. Parish one.
But for now, the task is to get all the growing equipment back to the station.
Right.
At Invercargill Station, Constable Brett Kingsland has asked Kevin for a DNA sample and he's consented.
So just hold it in there, just swirl a bit of slide around and yep, just keep doing that. Okay, I need you to push that firmly down on there. Okay, so that's all it does on the tape. So we just push that straight down like that?
Yep.
Okay, get rid of that now.
Kevin's DNA sample will only go into the police data bank if and when he's convicted.
And then the seal.
These will all get photographed.
Constable Alan Griffiths has been put in charge of the exhibits.
Put in safe storage until such time as the gentleman goes to court. And when he pleads guilty, we'll just get them destroyed after that point.
When it all went through court, Tim and his mate Jeff pleaded guilty to charges of burglary. Tim was sentenced to 140 hours community work and Jeff was given 9 months supervision. Kevin, the grower, was given diversion. Constables Alex Grant and Natalie Taylor are in pursuit of suspected boy racers in South Auckland.
I've seen a car speeding down the motorway. We're trying to catch up to it. Yeah, it's him up there ahead of us. No, he's cutting in the traffic there. You can see him up there. Those two will be racing each other.
As one of the racing cars drives on down the motorway, Natalie pulls the other one over on East Tamaki Road.
Yeah, we've just watched you just pulled onto the motorway. Your speed is extremely excessive and I've seen you swap lanes about 3 times in front of me, extremely dangerously, cutting other drivers up, dodging in and out of the lanes. What was all that about?
The other car?
Yeah, another black car at the side of you.
Donnie's admission that he was racing the other car means that he's going to lose his car for a while.
You boy breaks the rules, give the police powers to seize and impound cars for 28 days that are being used to race on roads, yeah?
What were you thinking? The message doesn't get through, over it.
You're going at that speed on a motorway, you do one false slip, you're going to wipe out not just yourself, not just the other car, you're maybe going to take out another half dozen with you. Do you understand that? Yeah.
But for Donnie, worse is still to come.
And I've just got to put the old greenie on the car brake.
Greenie?
Yeah.
The green sticker means he can't drive the car until he's made it legal and got a new warrant of fitness.
Given me a green sticker, pounding my car for 28 days, and I'll be going to court under the new Boy Racer Legislation Act. So, not too sure what that is, but soon find out. Just under the new laws, I've had to raise the suspension, I think it was 5 mil, and change the muffler over to a standard one.
This would all eventually lose Donnie his licence for 6 months, but his main worry now was getting home.
Yeah, car's just been impounded. Yeah, like now. Okay, so he's on his way.
With Donnie on his way, Alex and Natalie are called to an assault outside a bar in Manurewa.
2 males have been assaulted there and one is currently unconscious with head injuries, being whacked on the head. Just come by ambos there at 10-2. The fighting is stopped apparently, but the offenders are still present. Standby.
Comms OEI 2 is 10-7 with one still unconscious on the ground. Who knocked the sprue out?
some guy here, I don't actually know who.
Yeah.
Some guy knocked him out. He instigated it.
Oh, did he?
Pretty much, yeah.
Apart from the bouncers' claim that the unconscious guy was the source of all the trouble, nobody else seems to have seen anything.
Mate, did you see what happened?
No, I was in the office.
Right. Yeah. G'day, mate. Did you see what happened here? No? Didn't see who knocked this guy out?
He came outside and something else got hit. Can you turn around? Shh. We got the other guys inside.
He's alright there, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, matey. Buddy.
The victim isn't stirring at all, although he is still alive.
He's still breathing, but yeah, just would like him here quickly.
Just as the ambulance officers arrive, the guy suddenly regains consciousness.
G'day, mate. How are you? Who's punched you?
But he's got no recollection of what's happened to him.
What's your name? What's your name, bro? Hey? These guys want to check you out. Is that okay? These ambulance officers want to check you out, bro. Jump on in, mate.
But Frank thinks he can make it by himself, although the rest of his body doesn't agree. To make things more difficult still, Frank's workmates decide to get involved.
No, his mate's been a prat. Yeah.
His mate's giving a guy to...
Hey, mate. Bro. Let these guys do this.
Put it in the left, back off.
Let these guys
back off. Back off.
Come on, mate.
No, don't go back in the bar. Don't go back in the bar.
Hey, bro, hey. He's saying that he's gone away, get a feed, he's come back and his mate's lying on the ground. On arrival, we've seen a young male who's been KO'd with a wee bit of blood coming from his mouth. And he's obviously been in some sort of altercation. His mate doesn't want to give us any of his details. Security have pretty much seen nothing. Basically, we're going to go to Middlemore Hospital, have a chat to the guy that's been knocked out, grab his details, and we'll make some further inquiries if he wants to make a complaint. We'll leave it at that.
Frank suffered a severe concussion, but later admitted that it was him who'd started the fight. No charges were laid in relation to this incident. Next week on Police 10-7...
He refuses to walk, he'd like to be dragged.
Dunedin police encounter Barry.
Hi, will you stand up now, sir? I'll give you a hand up. I'd rather be dragged.
Auckland police tracking a jailbreaker try to break in to Mount Eden Prison.
Trying to cut the fence so we can get our dogs and stuff down there.